toy line by Mattel. Tonight I'll be reviewing the Lost Boy Attacked Raft. Now I'm hoping everybody has seen the movie Hulk by this point, and if you haven't, please check it out. But it's my favorite version of any Peter Pan movie ever made. And I'm doing this review around Christmas time because I always associate this movie with Christmas. And my father took me and my brother to see this around Christmas time down the shore in South Jersey. So the movie theater is right across from the ocean. So, you know, being there during Christmas and across from the ocean, it really puts you into the movie. And that same Christmas where this movie came out, my dad actually bought me this, the Hulk Attacked Raft, and a couple of the figures. But this isn't the exact same one. I got this on eBay, and I got it for a pretty good price. I know that. I can't remember, but I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't a good price. But I forgot that it's actually sealed. And, man, I hate opening new old stock. I mean, just think about how long this has been sealed in here. Since 1991. That's older than a lot of the millennial snowflakes out there. So the front box artwork is gorgeous looking. You can see all the features that I'll mention in the back of the box. Turn the tide on Captain Hook. Well said. The sides. Catapult your crew. Fire grappling hook. This has to be assembled too, by the way. Here's a short story about the raft. You can pause it and read it if you wish. And look at this. Almost looks like the Facebook logo. Here's the diagram of the raft. It has a lot of different features. And down here it says the authentic look of the movie. And that's true because this is briefly in the movie, and if you have good eyes, you'll spot it. Now here are some of the Hulk figures that came out, and different accessories and vehicles. There were even more versions of figures that I remember seeing with an awesome background. But they're not on this box. And there's another vehicle, well, not a vehicle, a playset in another promotional picture. I think it's a treehouse from the Lost Boys. But I've never seen one of them in person. Here is the contents of the box, and there is a lot of pieces, but I'm going to assemble it soon. Doesn't look that bad. Looks like pegs and the holes, not too much snap type things. And they're not bagged individually, which is great. It's just in there loose. This has the original instructions with it, and also the stickers still on the card back. In the meantime, while I put this together, I'll show you some of the action figures, and after that we'll have this assembled. I have Rufio of the Lost Boys and the Tall Terror Captain Hook. Now I don't have any of the accessories anymore, but I do have some good donors for this review. I have a Destro and an Iron Grenadier, and they both have these cutlass style pirate swords that I will be using as substitutes. First we have the Rufio figure. Once again, I don't have the cool skateboard that he had in the movie, but this figure looks pretty accurate, the outfit to the movie, except I heard that the toy line or Mattel didn't get the rights to the actors to use their likeness, so a lot of these don't look exactly like the actors. But other than that, the figure looks like the Alpha in the movie. The feathers and the red in his hair. The bamboo chest plate. Coconut knee pads. Red shoes. Now the actor in this movie that played Rufio, his name is Dante Basco. And when I saw this movie as a kid, I wasn't really familiar with nationalities. And it wasn't until in my 20s I took a vacation to the Philippines. And later that year when I got back home, I watched Hulk and I realized Rufio, or the actor that played him, is Filipino or Pinoy. And I was right when I looked at Dante Basco's Wikipedia. You know, that's probably not real fascinating to a lot of people watching this, but to me, it was. It brought a little bit more of a connection to me with Hulk. Next, we have the Tall Terror Captain Hook. Now, once again, the wardrobe is, spot on. It's a really good looking mold for the body, but the face isn't an exact replica of Dustin Hoffman. Now, the other Captain Hook figure was way more articulate. The legs can move up and down, and the hook had like a knife and stuff on it. But this one, I think, plays off of the theme of the movie where Peter Pan, as an adult, sees Captain Hook, and he says he remembers him being a lot taller back then. So in this figure, his legs, you can pull in and out. The bottom half of his body, however, fixed in position. Only his arms move. That's it out of this figure. And the legs go up and down. I'll show you his leg functions in 1 second. I just want to make it clear that in the movie, his hook was on his left hand, not his right hand. So I don't know if that was like copyright issues or what that was. And one fun fact about my childhood is that his name in the movie is James Hook. That's his real name. So when I had my first Holy Communion, I used for my confirmation name, I used James because of this movie. That's how much I loved it back then. So here's the function with the legs. If you can see in there, you can see how they go into his torso. It's hollowed out. You can feel it. This figure is very light. I already have him extended, so if you push him down, he gets a whole lot shorter. There he is at his shortest and at his tallest. So here is the Raft fully assembled. It wasn't just all peg hole connection. There is a few snap parts of this, but luckily anything I think I can take this back down and fit in the original box, so that's good. Let's go over some of the details. All 4 of these paddle wheels work. That way you can put it on your floor to replicate the ocean. See it spinning. The front railing with a t-shirt drying out, which is very innovative. Dry your clothing as you're attacking Hook. The sides, another innovative thing. The Lost Boys using barrels to keep afloat. Got a little treasure chest here. And these are the bamboo, like, catapult planks. Bamboo. That was another cool thing when I grew up, is that across the street from me there was a creek, and it had a species of bamboo that were down there. And I always wanted to take my skateboard down there and make like a bamboo skate track, but I didn't have Spielberg's budget. On this side there's also a harpoon gun that uses a cool clip technology that I don't see in a lot of toys now, and even back then. I'll show you how to use it, but you just press this down and it fires. Let's try this. Beautiful. Hey, look, that's my Pirates of the Caribbean sign. Cool. The rear has this cool little step up part with a working rudder. You have a rope ladder. Now, the detail in all of these little features are awesome. They're not painted, but the rope, the wood, the sides, they're very detailed. So the rope ladder, it's got another little flag sticker all the way up to the crow's nest. You got the flag, never grow up. And on the other side, the no to Captain Hook. The planks on the crow's nest, it's like wood nailed together. It's really cool. I mean, it's really out of a kid's imagination. The front, you can make it move this way by using the crank or just hitting the paddle wheel. Now everybody's probably thinking, is this actually going to float? Well, I'm going to try here in my aquarium. I took the lid off and we're going to see. It seems to float with no figures on it. There it is from underneath. Let's check out the paddle wheels. Cool. They move. But see, with a little bit of action, it's already starting to sink. Look, see that? So now I added styrofoam underneath to give it some more buoyancy. Yeah, it's definitely firmer now. I can't believe I'm going to all these extremes. 20 plus year toy. But this is what I enjoy doing, people. These still work pretty good with the styrofoam. Let's give these a test, the paddle wheels. Yep. Alright, let's put some figures on here and see what we can do. Let's put Captain Hook on. See if it's still, yeah, it's still afloat. Water's getting on a little bit, but that's only because he's heavy. We'll balance that out with Rufio. Wow, he does. He's up there. And it's still floating. Let me see if any of these guys sink. I'm just curious. Because I do have the treasure chest down there. And the old pirate ship. Here we go. Captain Hook going in. Yeah. Oops. No. Oh. Are you hearing this? Is he gonna sink or no? No, he stays afloat. Alright, Rufio. Let's take a dive. I'll be damned, he floats too. Oh no, he's going. He's sinking. He's sinking. And he's stuck on a plant. I wonder if the mermaids are gonna save him. So thank you for watching my review of the Lost Boy Raft. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you get some cool toys for Christmas this year. Have a good night.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
And once again, the likeness